exactly an hour.
Yeah, youngest player in the top 20 is Raonic. Pretty good year so far. 3 titles to his name. Already won in Shanghai and San Jose, so 2 coming this year in 2012.
So, as you can see, as Chris says, the 3 appearances here in the past has surpassed what he's done in previous years there. He's played well. 3rd straight year he's playing here, in fact. 6-2 record, first final. Stepanek and Troitsky, and then, as we say, Tipsarevic, and leads the field this year. 49 aces, broken just the once so far, and held serve 42 of 43 service games. Stepanek dismissed. Nice little walkover pretty much against Troitsky. Troitsky's calf was an issue in that one, so he didn't last very long. As we say, the 2 long ones, he had 2.5 hours it was, both of these contests, as we've just seen the win against Murray. Squeaking through. Tie-break 3rd sets. Highest ranked player ever to come out of Canada, of course, has a base nowadays in Monte Carlo. Spends a lot of his time in Barcelona as well with coach Carlo Blanco at Carlo's Tennis Academy. And there's Kei Nishikori. Earlier in the week we wondered whether the pressure of playing in front of the home fans might have been too much for him, but boy, how we were wrong. A brilliant performance against Thomas Berdych, and then even better against Baghdadis, Chris.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Baghdadis didn't have a chance really from the first ball. Nishikori came out on fire and kept his opponent down and never allowed Baghdadis into it. You know, one career title that came in Delray Beach in 2008, and a couple of finalists last year. And you feel had a few injury issues, hasn't he, earlier in the year, and missed the last chunks of the clay court season. So it's good to see him back, good to see him playing well, and for me, an exciting prospect. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. Trains in Bollettieri's in Florida, and a lot of the coaches talk really highly about this guy, and saying how he went there as a shy sort of player, youngster, broken English, and worked on his communication skills, and all that has helped him become a better personality and more belief in the way he plays. And you know, there was issues maybe early on in the tournament, as we see his route through, about an injury. His left knee was pretty much strapped throughout the whole of the week, and it was struggling to move a little bit against Tommy Robredo when he lost the first set, but against Berdych and Baghdadis, no issues at all. Movement was excellent, and has come through to make all his way through in this historic final.
Yeah, he's so agile, Nishikori. He'll be a guy who'll stand on the baseline and he will work you around, like so many. He's almost a little bit like a sort of mini Davydenko type figure, isn't he? Not quite as perhaps as aggressive as Davydenko, and perhaps better as far as defensively goes. But this is a first meeting between these 2 youngsters. This is, incidentally, in 58 tournaments, the youngest final we have had so far on the ATP World Tour in 2012, and that in itself tells a great deal. The Frenchman Cédric Murier, who's been very busy of late, was that perfect, really, the weather right now. So it's the final of the Rakuten Open, not just any final here as well. 40 years this tournament has been going, and they have some stretch.
Saw a bit of this yesterday, didn't we, from Raonic? His movement of the net was so much better.
It's the Japanese #1. He wins game #1. 5th appearance at this event for Nishikori in his home country.
So a taste of things to come in this match.
At around 15 love. inside out. No.
God, you're good.
Quick onto the ball, isn't he? And he just stings you so quickly in the rally. Just the sort of play we saw against Baghdadis yesterday. The agility and the movement from the Japanese player, summing up so much of what's good about this guy.
Yeah, so quick. It's not only getting there, but the quality there, the talent to draw the ball cross-court. Could use the left arm there just to guide it away from Raonic.
Advantage, Raonic.
Fine return of serve, and Raonic bickers towards his team. He's very disappointed, understandably so. But Nishikori takes advantage and is off to a flyer.
Great returning, get back in court, that's the key. Making Raonic play that extra shot.
2 games to love.
Just seeing it, Raonic sort of react.
Oh, it's outstanding. Really is. Kei Nishikori is off to a flyer in front of his home fans. And the Japanese leads the final. Just the sort of tennis we saw yesterday, Chris.
It is, I mean, from the word go, he's right onto it, he's seeing it well. And, you know, if you take away the biggest part for Raonic.
Yeah, that might be the serve. That one we just saw that he goes to a bit more, because then he asks Nishikori to generate the...
15. Game Raonic.
3 big serves, 3 first serves.
Nishikori leads by 3 games to 1.
Raonic is on the board in this final, looking to the way with 6 titles this year. Ferrer 5, 1 Monaco, interesting enough, at 4 now.
The centre, didn't he, with that approach shot, Nishikori. Raonic there.
Missed it. Put himself in a good position, did Kei Nishikori in that rally, but he doesn't convert. And it's 1 break apiece in this final. We're back on serve.
14-30.
Super hit from the Canadian #1. And 3 games in a row for him.
And he's done well.
Win Nishikori's career. And the Japanese #1. He's doing a lot of work in the media over here.
Former quarterfinalist at Wimbledon with Susho. Remember the scenes when he went around high-fiving the spectators. She hits the ball. Good
volley. Enough anyway from Nishikori, who now leads again and stops the bleeding in this match. 4-3, first set.
New balls.
Forehand around it. Good change up, change of direction. On this occasion, managed to get his feet away from the ball.
Well, that's the problem. If you don't get in tight enough off that second serve, as Raonic didn't there, that's when you pay the price.
Yeah, picked it as well, Nishikori.
15 all.
Moving there, actually, before Raonic could get in. Beautiful control down the
That one just having enough work on it. Canadian holds for 4 apiece.
4 games all.
Just wide, and Nishikori is 1 game away from taking this opening set here. He leads 5-4.
By 5 games to 4.
first time.
Interesting change-up. 3 serves directly at the body of his opponent in that game.
Yeah.
Nishikori it is who holds again. We are on course for a first set tiebreak here in the final of the Rakuten Open. Great defensive play from Nishikori. Incredible speed.
Yeah.
Raonic.
Into the breaker.
Again, Raonic.
No surprise, that is where we head.
6 games on. Tiebreak. Each player is now receiving an extra challenge.
He already played a couple of tiebreakers this week, hasn't he? Raonic has. Match points against Tipsarevic and Andy Murray.
Even Stevens played the 16 tie breaks.
Just the mentality of going into it.
Probably the fact that, as you say, the Raonic plays them year in, year out a lot more. More accustomed to being in this position. Of course, with his serve. Much better with the approach, gave himself time to get in and was really tight on the net. defence of the Japanese player a joy to behold.
Beautiful hitting by both, particularly Nishikori here on the back foot, but gets it deep.
Young age is here today. Saki Morita, 85 years of age, the former CEO of Sony, he's here. Oh, he's missed it. Nishikori.
3-all. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please stay quiet during the run? Thank you very much. I apologize. Raonic.
So good at that forehand, Nishikori, when he's got time. Footwork behind the ball, makes the space. He doesn't have the rotation through the shot.
I love the way he's onto it straight away, isn't he? The moment that ball is just remotely short or there's a space in the court, Nishikori is willing to go after it.
It's that first move, doesn't back up.
Davydenko earlier on, these guys are very aggressive baseliners. Pressure on Raonic. He's made the pass, incredible. And how pumped up is he? He's got 2 more set points here.
Yeah, brilliant shot. Nishikori just getting the return back in, to keep him in the point. Does well here, makes it tough for Raonic for that volley, but right onto it, Nishikori.
6-4, Nishikori.
Response there from Raonic.
6-5, Nishikori.
He's got it, it's gone wide. And quite a few people inside the Ariake Coliseum have got to their feet. Because Japan's #1 is close to a bit of history. 7